Hi guys, just want to quickly show you the progress I've made with my little camera project here. Just talk you through the equipment I've got here first, and I'll run you through it once it's loading up. So I've got a couple of batteries here I've salvaged from a laptop battery. I'm running them in parallel just to make the batteries last a little longer. Obviously there's a few risks involved with doing that, and I've got no balance control or load control on them, so I am disconnecting them when it's not in use, so I'll have to look into that in the future, or maybe just use the one battery, I guess, I don't know. Over here I've just got a little boost converter that boosts at 4.2 volts, I believe it is, up to 5 volts required for the Arduino board. Over here I've just got a cheap older camera which I've taken apart and tweaked to my needs. I've got wires going into it which go to, ultimately they go to the shutter button, the focus part of that button, and the power button, so that I can control them using the Arduino. The power button is actually a pull up, whereas the shoot and shutter on this model are pull down, so you do have to do a bit of digging around to see exactly how the buttons are working and what they're connecting to. But once you've got that sorted out, it's quite easy to connect it to your Arduino. I've got a PIR motion sensor there as well. Basically, for the sensor mode, all I do here is, if the sensor detects movement, takes a picture, and that's it all there, done. It turns the camera on, turns it off as needed. Let's run it up and show you it working, I guess. Right, so it takes about 30 seconds for the sensor to calibrate. What I want to do in the future is have different modes, and while the sensor's calibrating, you'll be able to select with a button through the modes, probably by blinking the LED a different number of times. I want to have time-lapse mode, sensor mode, and I'm going to do some work for a lightning mode with a photoresistor. So obviously the camera could be ready to shoot, and as soon as it picks up bright light, it takes a picture. Not sure how well that's going to work, but we'll see. Anyway, let's see this in action. Oops, pardon my fingers. There we go. So once you've got control of the camera of the Arduino, it is just about thinking about what sequence the buttons would be pressed in under normal operation, and what sort of time scales you'll be seeing those buttons pressed, and kind of emulating that using the Arduino. So as soon as it picks up motion, powers the camera on, waits a second, well 3 seconds I believe it is, takes the picture, so it has to press the focus in, then the shutter in. There's a short delay on each one, then it turns the camera back off. At the moment I've got no detection for the power state of the camera, so it automatically assumes the camera's still off from the last one. Causes problems if you do turn the circuit off halfway through an operation. You have to manually turn the camera off first before starting the circuit. Something I might look at in the future. Anyway, hope you like it. Take care. Bye bye.